Now, before we take a look at our weather forecast, let's take a look at our small town of choice today. As Simphiwe mentioned, it is Forsberg in the Northern Cape, and it has roughly 1,200 people that are currently residing there. And it is a summer rainfall region that is situated over a flat area, but surrounding it are some hills, especially if you look over into the northwestern parts. That grey band over there is some beautiful hills that can provide some beautiful scenery if you are driving through the town. Now, if we take a look at our forecast for today, it will be very cold, especially it was very cold rather in the morning, which is expected in winter. In winter, normally the temperatures go below freezing point, where we are expecting 0 degrees rather in the morning, and in the afternoon it will reach a maximum of 20. Cool conditions are expected in our small town of choice, and in the evening it drops to a minimum of 3 degrees. Now let's take a look at our forecast for the rest of the country. We are expecting a cold front that has slipped south of the country with some high level cloud over into the Northern Cape and the central parts of the country. Behind that cold front, we are expecting some showers and rain between Cape Columbine and Cape Agulhas over into the Western Cape. Partly cloudy conditions are expected over the Western Cape, spreading over along the coastal regions of the Eastern Cape province. Now, taking a look at our maximum temperatures for today, as I mentioned earlier, it will be cool over the central parts of the country, but if we move over into the low fault region, very warm conditions are expected. Palabora reaching a maximum of 29 degrees, and over into Mbombela quite warm with a maximum of 26. Central parts of the country will remain cool. Bloemfontein at a maximum of 29, or rather 21, in Pretoria at a maximum of 23. Moving over into the southwestern parts of the country, Cape Town will be slightly cool as a cold front has moved through the region, reaching a maximum of 19. Sutherland as well, cool conditions are expected as a cold front has moved through in that region. Now, another cold front is expected to make landfall later on Monday afternoon, still resulting in very isolated showers and rainfall along the coastal regions. Cool conditions are expected over the central parts of the country, the western parts of the country, but again into the northeastern parts of the country, it will remain mostly warm conditions. As we move over into Tuesday, that cold front is expected to move through over into the Eastern Cape region. As we normally expect with cold fronts, cold conditions are expected behind that cold front, with cool over into the northern parts of the Northern Cape, spreading over into the Northwest province and parts of the KZN province. Looking at our provincial forecast, we're expecting Gauteng to be cool with Pretoria at a maximum of 21 and Johannesburg also reaching a maximum of 21. Into Limpopo, we're expecting fine conditions to persist. Polokwane will be at a maximum of 26, warm in the low far with Palabora reaching a maximum of 29. Over into the Mpumalanga province, cool over into the southern parts with Omelo reaching a maximum of 21 degrees. KZN will also be warm over into the interior, Pietermaritzburg at a maximum of 26, but as we move over into the interior, Kokstad will be quite cool with a maximum of 22 degrees. And we'll leave it there with the weather. Back to you, Simphiwe.